So my night started off about 2 years ago, November. It was Friday the 13th, bad luck day, as most people call it. It was a new apartment. I was looking for something to do with my girlfriend, and we really wanted to go out. Well, I did at least. She was more of a person who wanted to stay in on Friday the 13th because she believed in the whole, you see a black cat, you get scared, all this breaking mirrors. Nothing's ever happened to me, so I was more like, why not? It's Friday, I want to go out. It's the start of a weekend. So we both decided on going out to Signal Hill. It's a cool spot. You go up, you look at the city lights, stars, and all this cliche stuff. And then it was about a 30-minute drive from my house, and once we got there, we, went to the walk-up park, just we'll talk. We're always hungry, so, about 30 minutes in, we decided, hey, we should go get food. We both were craving, chicken, so I wanted Chick-fil-A, she was craving Popeyes. We ended up playing rock, paper, scissors over it. I won, nothing new. But so we drove to the nearest Chick-fil-A by our house, just get food, go home, take a nap, whatever. Once we got to the Chick-fil-A, I wasn't checking the time, so it was closed because they close early. So she started mocking me, Chick-fil-A's closed, whatever, we're eating Popeyes. So we were like, screw it, we'll just go to the nearest food by the house. About 5 minutes away from my house, we were stopped at a red light, and I turned over, she was fast asleep. She was drooling and everything. Sorry, I'm a little sick. So I did notice this bright light in my rearview mirror, and I was like, this is going extremely fast for this time. But then I was like, it could be traffic, I'm just crazy. And I look again, but it's coming even closer, and it's not stopping at all. So my instinct was to grab the steering wheel as hard as I could with my left hand, and throw my right arm over my girlfriend, push her back into the seat. And as soon as I did that, what felt like was going in slow motion happened in the blink of an eye. The car slammed right into us, and then we were launched into the opposite side of the road. As soon as that happened, I was in so much shock, I was shaking, I didn't know what to do. First accident ever. So then I saw all these cars coming from on-side traffic, and I knew if I didn't get the hell out of the way, we were going to get into a bigger accident. So I moved all the way to the right side, and all I could hear was, Ed, what the fuck? I was like, it's not my fault. Some guy just hit me. So then, as soon as we're safe, away from all the cars and people, and I was parked, I looked in my left side mirror and I noticed the guy was running out of his car. I was like, this son of a bitch. So then, luckily, some cop turned the corner and he saw what happened. And he pulled him over, interrogated him, asked some questions. I got out of the car, looked around, and the entire back side of the car was like a V, pushed in, trunk wide open, wheels inwards. And I went around to the passenger side, looked at my girlfriend. She had a big lump on her forehead. It's kind of funny. And then the cop came over, asked us questions. You guys okay? You need any medical attention, anything like that? We both looked at each other. I laughed. And then I was like, no, we're good. Don't want to pay extra bills. So then we just sat down, let everything come in, and we were like, holy shit, my car's done. So officer asked if we needed a ride. We were good, and I called for my brother who lived about 30 minutes away. As soon as he got here, asked the cop a couple questions, talking, worried about us. And we waited for him, and as soon as he came back to us, we both got into the car. On the way home, it felt like forever, but I was just tired and hungry. On the way home, there was one thing I couldn't get out of my head, or two things, was the food, and the other thing was I'm getting my ass whooped because I just got my car wrecked. So, two things I learned that night was let your girl choose the chicken, and don't go out on Friday the 13th.